With the second pick in the 2020 NBA Draft, the Golden State Warriors select James Wiseman from the University of Memphis.
It was nearly 2 years ago when it appeared that James Wiseman would be the next member of royalty in the Golden Dynasty. But now he enters year 3 of his NBA career with just 39 games played and a whole bunch of questions. Welcome to Game Time as we recap Day 4 from the NBA 2K23 Summer League with the 2007 NBA Coach of the Year, Sam Mitchell.
Those questions gonna start getting answered tonight.
That's right. I'm Jared Greenberg. For the first time since April of 2021,
wow.
Wiseman back on the court in Summer League as Golden State suits him up and gives him a run. Remember, no games played last year. Couple of different surgeries on his knee, torn right meniscus. Here comes Wiseman.
I look out below.
They go right to him, and then Wiseman stepping outside.
Jared, if he can do that, if he can make that shot at around a 38, 39% clip, watch out, world. He's coming.
Mac McClung stealing the show here at Thomas and Mack.
The Golden State always find guards, don't they?
They
the
do.
Guard factory.
Well, the Lakers had him. Fancy here. Check out the Euro from McClung. Then switches hands. Reverse style. We were tied at 74. Good one here going down between San Antonio and Golden State. Another guy here they want to see get some run with the ball in his hands, Jonathan Kuminga.
Yeah, you can tell those guys that play have 1 year under their belt, Jared. They just look so much more comfortable.
Kuminga, 28 points. The issues, though, come from the free throw line. Blake Wesley, back-to-back threes. Here's San Antonio. Right in it. They're up by 2. How about Kuminga? Hits the step back. And then check this out. Down the stretch, he'd go to the free throw line 18 times in a 40-minute game. Problem was, he only hit 7 of those free throws.
And that is a problem, right?
The 7th one, though, proved to be the difference. The game winner. San Antonio, last-ditch effort here. They go on to lose by 1. Here's James Wiseman with Chris Haynes.
Your first game in over a year, how did it feel for you out there?
It felt good just to run out there, get out there with my teammates and just be grateful I'm out here. Like, I haven't played in a whole year and a half, so it's kind of difficult for me out there, but I'm going to get back to it.
I talked to you before you went out here and played. You said, man, you were just excited. Emotions were building. How were you able to contain that today?
I mean, the crowd is everything, so they gave me a lot of energy. But me just coming out here, just taking my time because I haven't played such a long time and just getting the reps in on defense, offense. I made a lot of mistakes tonight. I didn't have the game that I wanted to have, but, I mean, it's all good. It's my first game, so I was just out there having fun.
You talked about some of the down moments, but what did you like? What was the good things you liked to take of your game tonight?
My movements. I was sharp out there. I was really good with my movements. I was running the floor, and my knee feel great. So, man, I can't ask for nothing better.
I hear you. Congratulations, brother.
20 minutes played for Wiseman, 11 points on 5 of 7, 2 rebounds, 2 block shots, did commit 7 fouls.
Yeah.
Because you're allowed 10 of them in this portion of Summer League. What are some realistic expectations for Warriors fans with James Wiseman entering his 3rd season?
I think the sky's the limit. I think, look, even though he's only played 30-something games, he's sat there for the past 2 seasons, and he's visually watched how this team play. The things he's got to get good at, and I watched his game tonight, the little technical things that the Warriors big men have to do. If you see one thing that he can do better than some of the other ones, is step out and shoot the 3. But it's the ball handling things, because if you're going to play for the Golden State Warriors, if as a big, you have to be able to pass, you have to be able to handle the ball on DHOs, dribble handoffs, and you got to be able to read the defense. For me tonight, the main thing I wanted to see watching him play was how he moved. Did he look comfortable? Did he look athletic and fluid? And when you watch him play tonight, all those things were there for him tonight. He just got to get his timing back.
So the Warriors this offseason bring back Kayvon Looney, and we saw how big he was during certain stretches of the playoffs, right? He was able to guard the pick and roll. He was able to defend the rim at times, certainly rebound the basketball. But it's offensively that the Warriors, if they had one flaw in their arsenal last year, was lacking a vertical spacer. Can James Wiseman provide that depth for the Warriors, or maybe even bump Looney at some point to the bench?
I think at some point for Golden State Warriors, this version of the Warriors with the Kuminga and the Wiseman, all the young guys, he's going to have to be in that starting lineup because if you see the things that he can do, he's a freak of an athlete, he's 7'1", and he can defend and protect the rim, and he's going to get better on those switches and keeping those guards in front. But the thing that he can do better than the other bigs that Golden State do, he can score, Jared. You look at that shot of his. Look, he has range and he has depth on that shot, and he has some low post moves. So as this summer continues and the offseason continues, watch Golden State just slowly ramp him up. And by the start of training camp for next season, I expect James Wiseman at some point to be the starting center for the Golden State Warriors.
Moses Moody didn't play in this game for the Warriors, but at some point here in Vegas, we could see three guys in Moody, Kuminga, and Wiseman that eventually could be a part of the starting lineup for the Warriors down the road.
And, Jared, that's the thing. They are counting on those three guys that you just named to keep this franchise and this thing continuing this run down the road.
All right, so good news with Wiseman showing up for the first time in more than a year. Now let's check out the 4th pick versus the 6th pick in the draft. It is Sacramento taking on Indiana. Keegan Murray, who has been sensational so far, taking on Ben Mathurin, who was the 6th pick for the Pacers. Here's Mathurin, coach, with a fadeaway jumper.
Yeah, you like to see young players right there seeking to create and get their own shots, and Mathurin right there just got that shot with ease.
This is Cada making them pay. So Sacramento, they're up 21-11. Now Keegan Murray, coach, he has just been so smooth.
Man, he is smooth. He can shoot it. And right now, he's just comfortable playing right now. And that's the thing you want to see in young players.
Andrew Nembhard ties the game. A little later on, Frankie Ferrari.
Rum.
Vivek Ranadive loving it there, the owner of the Kings.
Watch out. Coaching advice.
Mathurin lobs it up.
Wow.
Isaiah Jackson.
Man.
Second-year guys, coach. Really stepping up on Sunday. Now Mathurin drives and soars to the rim. He had 15 points. Final second here of the third. This is Gabe York. The sidestep and buries it to beat the buzzer. Now back to Murray. Check out this step back three, using the size to his advantage. It was a 1-point Sacramento lead. More of Keegan Murray.
Look at the band, boy. Look at Sacramento. Maybe that playoff drought going in.
Well, that's what Vivek Ranadive certainly wants from the new coaching staff in Sacramento. So Keegan Murray, he's really been steady so far. We don't want to make too much of Summer League. We don't want to get too down on guys who struggle. But what could Keegan Murray add to the Sacramento Kings?
But, Jared, you do want to make a lot out of Summer League because think about something. If this guy's your first-round pick, your high pick, and he struggles in the Summer League, then you're going to go into training camp fearful. Right now, look, you want to see these guys and just see how comfortable they are. And when you watch Keegan Murray, he understands how to play. He can create his own shot. He has size to where he can play multiple positions. And I think Sacramento hit a home run right here because they need guys that just know how to play. They are starting to upgrade their talent when you look at some of the guys they're starting to draft. And they're not far away now from continuing to build and add to that talent. And this guy right here is a keeper.
All right, Indiana. We're still kind of curious as to what they're going to look like next season. They still have cap space, still a lot of rumors swirling around.
Of money.
If they're going to get involved in some of these restricted free agents that are there. They've traded away a Malcolm Brogdon, and maybe they make some more deals. We're hearing about maybe Miles Turner or some of these other guys getting dealt away. But you bring in a guy like Ben Mathurin, who the draft experts absolutely love. Tonight puts up 15 points, has just one turnover, in a game where, what do you think Rick Carlisle really wants to see from him this summer?
Man, look, in the Summer League, it's just about making sure, one, that you want to make sure that you pick the right guy, that this guy knows how to go out there and create for himself and create for his teammates. And the main thing for these young guys in Summer League, Jared, that I want to see, can they go get their own buckets, right? We know once the talent around them is improved, they're going to be better players. But you want to see in a Summer League setting, can they go out and get their own shots? It's not about how many they make, but it's an art in the NBA. You've been watching a lot of NBA games. It is an art to getting a quality shot. You have to learn those skill sets. And this young man right now is on those steps of doing that right now at an easy pace.
Yeah, a lot more Summer League to come a little later on in this year's program. We'll break down day 4 of the NBA 2K23 Summer League. We come back, we go to Chi-Town for the WNBA All-Star Game, where Sylvia Fowles puts him in a bag.
You could never do that, Jared, ever.